Secret Conversations. Basically, this is my panel. Guys, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hope.
I'm Jennifer Marie.
And I'm Brittany.
And we're going to be talking about secret topics that we usually talk at closed doors. And just for the record, the ladies have no idea what questions we're going to address today. Ladies, are you guys ready? Okay, ladies, do you guys believe in 50-50 when dating? And when I mean 50-50, it's financially 50-50. If you start dating a guy and on the first date he asks you for 50% of your meal, what?
In the beginning, no. And if we become more exclusive, then that's when we kind of make that establishment that, hey, we can go half and half, or I'll treat you. In the beginning, I believe in courting.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like in the beginning, it's like you have to get that vibe that the person's willing to take care of you. Yes, 50-50 is good down the line, but in the beginning, you have to know that, hey, he's willing to do that for you to go to that next level.
Jen?
I agree with them on that at the initial phase, that you should definitely feel comfortable with the person that you're dating enough that even if for whatever reason the dude doesn't have it like that, you need to act like you got it like that at the beginning. And then if from there they need to figure out a way to establish a 50-50 situation, that's okay. But I mean, what would that be like? 90 days? Like, what's the time frame? What's the beginning? Because it's like the first 3 days.
I feel like when we establish that we're actually boyfriend and girlfriend, like it shouldn't be like.
Don't put a time frame.
Yeah,
well, I do, because that's the way I look at my stuff. That's my personal opinion.
I'm just start putting expectations in.
No, I feel like it's just to me it's more like once we're boyfriend and girlfriend, then okay, then at that point we can start making adjustments. But if you're dating me and if you cannot afford Mastros, then let's go to the Cheesecake Factory, but you're paying for it. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, do what you're able to do, but show me that you care. It's like, I'm not asking you to just go to Nobu, but if whatever you're capable of doing, if it's Friday, you know, let's do Fridays. Show me a good time, get me my cocktails, but show me that you're being a man and you're taking, you know, your stand in our relationship.
I never thought to be like that, because I didn't know to think like, oh, you should be paying for this, paying for that. But what I realized is kind of like what she just said about making sure that you can do it and can take, because what I'm learning is that guys can get comfortable with not having responsibility.
With Netflix and chill.
And pride is not a thing anymore. And when I say pride, I don't mean an ego pride. I mean pride is in, I don't want to have to ask a woman for something. I don't want to have to ask my mama. Or it's like, what happened to that day where men will go hard so that they could take care and be the provider, even though we can do that as women and they're successful.
I feel like we
know?
got some of that pride. Some men lost it and then we picked it up. It's like, just like we don't want to depend on our parents or on X, Y, or Z. Some of them are, if you allow, then they'll just be like, well, we'll just go home and chill at the house and watch movies. And
not okay with that.
That's not okay.
And I think it does start at the dinner table. It does start at the movies when you're initially dating each other to see what type of man am I dealing with. Now, some of them might 42 fake you, but for the most part, it's going to establish what type of man they are by if they're willing to come and open up doors and make sure that you're taken care of when it comes to going out. Because we can pay for our own movies. We can pay for our own maestros.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't want to have to do that.
But if I'm taking myself out, and sometimes then at that point, then I should just go eat by myself.
You might as well.
You know?
Right, like, what are you bringing to the table? What are you doing?
That part.
Exactly.
That part.
And something else that we addressed with the guys, which it was really interested, it was like, okay, I know for a fact that we are just different type of females. We're not very much like the kind of new generation that don't cook or don't do this or don't do that. I'm in favor that if we're dating and you take me out, I'm super okay with coming home and making you a meal.
Of course.
And I'm not going to ask you for 50% of this grocery that I just went and bought.
I wouldn't even think to do that like without a. And see, that's not my perspective on it. Like, and that's why I might struggle even in dating is that I am a giver naturally. So you're not thinking, oh, he should be paying for this, he should be paying for that, because I'm like, well, I can pay for it. We're going to the movies. Like, it's not a big deal to just pay for 2 movie tickets. But I guess in the light of things, you kind of want to make sure that they are
willing to do it. Yeah,
that they
because
understand.
it's like if you're basically just paying for everything and just taking it super light and allow them to like relax. Later on, it's gonna be expected for you to always. In my back in my country, this is very a culture thing. It's like we're not supposed to go reach in our purse to go pay in a date. So that is super disrespectful, and that's how I was raised.
And that's important to know.
And that's like, you're not supposed to do that. He is the one that is coming in, like trying to like build something with you. And we have a thing that a man should take pride on being a man. Because it's like, I feel like sometimes it's just pointed out that we're supposed to be submissive and this and that, and it's very biblical, but sometimes we just lose aspect of the men role and the women role.
Where's the camera? She did say submissive in the Bible, but before the submission happens, the marriage happens. So let's be very clear. This is not practice marriage where submission comes into play.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you so much. My name is Isadora, and this was the Seeker Conversation. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell for notifications. If you have other topics that you would like us to address, make sure to write them on the comment. Thank you so much, and until next time.